Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Google My Business Domination Masterclass. My name is Hilary Ofiago, and in this training program, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about Google My Business listings and how to optimize this listing to attract potential and ready to buy clients on a daily, weekly, and a monthly basis for your business and the business of those of your clients. So, without wasting much time, I'm going to just walk you through the things we're going to talk about today. First and foremost, we're going to talk about a brief introduction to Google My Business listings and the basic requirements for a Google My Business profile. Then secondly, we're going to talk about the three different parts of a Google My Business listing and how to optimize your profile to have a professional appearance that will easily attract process. This is very, very important. And also, we're going to go into the implementation aspect of it, how we talk about how to claim and instantly verify your Google My Business listing. Okay, so let's quickly get started. Now, when people talk about Google My Business or when we talk about Google Maps, a lot of people just think of the map as just something that helps you, as a tool that helps you get to your destination or helps you track your movements and all of that. But little do they know about the monetization aspect of it or the business aspect of it. Now, Google My Business is actually a platform on its own. I like to call it a platform on its own. And it's just a platform that's a part of the Google Maps. So from Google Maps, if you go to Google Maps on your phone or on your laptop or PC, so just go to Google Maps and then scroll by the left-hand side, you're going to see a lot of options. Okay, this one is for the map aspect of it, the terrain, the traffic, and the rest. Those are the maps. But our major focus is on the business aspect of it. Okay, our major focus is on the business aspect of it. So little do people know that Google My Business can actually make you a lot of money. Okay, Google My Business, if well optimized, if well set up, can make every business owner a lot of money. As you can see here, you can see this is our location now, Maitama, Abuja, Central Business District, and all the rest. So you can see the different businesses that are listed in this Abuja. You can see this is a dry cleaner, this is a laundry shop that's running an advert on the Google Maps. Okay, you can see different businesses, Next Cash and Carry, BMT African Garden. So these are different businesses that are already listed on the Google Maps. And trust me, most of all these businesses are not, they're not using the most out of Google My Business. Most people are doing it wrong. Most business owners are doing it wrong. So that's the importance of this training, and that's the major focus of this training, to help you know how and when to put in the best and what to do to actually get the best output from your Google My Business listing. All right, so let's quickly get started on. So I will just keep this as a guide. So let's just quickly go through the basic requirements for a Google My Business listing. So these are the basic requirements. As you can see, I already filled them out. So with these basic requirements, let's say for instance, you own a business that you want to list, or that of your client that you want to list. You need to take note of this, at least these 10 requirements. First and foremost, you need the name of the business. Secondly, you need the address of the business. You need the business phone number. You need the business category. You need the business services. You need the business description. You need to write a description for the business. I've already written down a description for this one. I'm going to walk you through how to do all these things. Okay, you need if the business has a website, you need to take note of the website aspect of it. Or if the business doesn't have a website, Google My Business actually has a website portion. You can decide to create a free website with it, or you can leave it, and you can also use your WhatsApp link for the website. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, you can, from the website aspect of it, send people directly to your WhatsApp without having to own a website and all of that. Then you need to take note of the business hours, and then you also need to take note of the social media handles and the business photos and logos. All these things are the basic things you need to put in place before you get started on getting a business listing. Now, the major reason why I say you need to get all these things in place first before you do anything else is that it's going to guide you. If, let's say for instance, if we start creating this process, you're going to see that all these things are things we need to start putting up in place while we go further along the line. Though everything, I think all these things are things you can actually change later on your business. When you get when your business is approved, you can change all these things later on. But it's actually a thing of concern. You need to put all these things in place to actually guide you so you can get them done immediately, and then you can proceed to something else, or you can proceed to start putting other things in place that can actually guarantee the success of the business on Google Maps. Now, the major reason, the major reason why Google Maps or the Google My Business listing is very, very important is because it helps customers and it helps prospects easily find your business. Now, let's say for instance, when someone in Abuja types in something like someone in Abuja that needs a dental care, the person types in something like best dentist in Abuja. So the person wants the best results. Okay. So now you can see Google immediately gives them a list of businesses that are in Abuja. Now, trust me, there are a lot more than just these three. Now, this is what we call the Google My Business local pack. Okay. So let me quickly annotate. So here, this is what we call the Google My Business local pack. So everything here, including the three businesses that are down there. Okay. So everything here is what we call the Google My Business local pack. Now, the local pack is just like SEO. When we talk about SEO on Google, and when we talk about so when we talk about SEO on Google, it just helps in Google just wants to give people that are looking for information, people that are looking for businesses, they just want to give them the best recommendation. And funny enough, if you are unable to tell Google that your business is the best recommendation, Google doesn't even know. Google is not going to recommend your business as the best to these people when they search. Okay, so one thing about the SEO aspect of it is it's only when you optimize your business for this SEO, that's only when your business is going to start appearing. So this local pack are just the best three. So Google just does the picking from the keywords and everything that's I'm going to teach you all these things later. So Google picks out the best three to put them out on the local pack. So the local pack only has 3 listings. Now let's go to view all. Now, if you go to view all, you're going to see a lot more businesses. So you can see businesses that are listed down here. Okay, if we scroll down, you can see there are a lot more listings than just those 3. Now, the ones that are down here, most of them, they rarely get traffic from their listings. That's why I tell you that Google My Business is a money spinning skill. When you're done with this training, you're going to make a whole lot of money helping business owners, or even listing your own. When you list your own, you can also help your friends and some other businesses to get their own listed. So it's a money spinning skill. Now, the businesses down here don't actually know how to get their business optimized. Most of them are doing, they just maybe they just came across a training or some things like that, and just put up their business listing casually. So, but when you're done with this training, you're going to learn how to actually put it done the perfect way by using the keywords and some of the things that are going to be required. So this is what from the local pack you get. This is what is called the Google Maps, and then the business listings. And so when we go back, so let's take for instance, let's click this business here, Falage Dental. Okay. So now this is called, let me quickly get this. So I actually manage this business. So so when you look at this part of the listing, you're going, this is where they call the knowledge panel. Now these are the three parts of the Google My Business listing. We have the pack, the the local pack, which has just the three best listings. Then we have the Google Maps, and then we also have the knowledge panel. Now you need to make sure you optimize your knowledge panel very, very well. Okay. Knowledge panel needs to have a lot of things. You need to have the basic things, your address, your hours, everything needs to be put in place for your knowledge panel. And also, most importantly, your business description. Okay. Most importantly, your business description and every other thing. So you can see this is the knowledge panel of this particular business listing. Okay, so next we have. So you need to put up all these things, and also you need to take notes of pictures. Okay, you need to take note of photos and also logo that are very, very related to that particular business. You don't just take let's say the business is a dental business, and then you just pick random pictures from elsewhere that are not related to the concept or to the major niche of the business. So you need to make sure everything you're using is aligned to the particular type of business you are running. Okay, so that's that about the introduction and also the different parts of the business. So let's just quickly get started. I hope you took note of all these things. So you need to, if you want to work for a client, these are the things you need to take note of these things. So you need to just write them down. So these are the things you present to them. You tell them, I need you to provide me with all these things. So these are the things I'm going to use while creating your business listing for you. So you give them the list, and then they provide you with a list, and with that you can start working with the information you have. So without further, let's just quickly get right into to how to claim and instantly verify your Google My Business listing. So how to do that? There are two ways to do it. Okay. First is going to Google My Business. So now when you just have to type in, just go to Google, you type in Google My Business, or you go to business.google.com. Okay, so either way, just go on Google, just type in Google, Google My Business. Okay, and then it will take you to this page. Okay, everything we're going to be doing here are things you can actually do on your mobile phone. Everything we're going to be teaching here are things, everything you can do them with your mobile phone. Okay, so this is the first, this is one of the ways to actually, you can just get started with sign in. Okay, I already have a business listed there, so I'm going to leave here. So all right, so when you click on sign in, so it's going to ask you to put in your business email address. So let's just quickly go to add your business. So this is the first step. Okay, so this is the first step. When you click on sign in, it's going to take you here. Okay, it's going to take you here. So these are the first steps. Now start building your business profile. So from here, we already, just as I said earlier, from the name, I already drafted out the avatar that we're going to use to create the business listing. So the first is the name. So the name is G.M.B agency. So I'm just just using this for this one like a real agency. I'm just using it for the purpose of the training. So the location, okay, so okay, the business category is web design. Okay, website designer. Then you click next. Yes, click next. Now, so this is where most people get it wrong. You need to provide all these details to make sure you don't struggle with the verification. Okay, so you need to provide all these details to make sure you don't struggle with the verification. So now what you do is you come here. So we're going to be using Maitama. So let's go here. We're going to be listing our business around here. So you just have to zoom in, and then it gets a little clearer and all of that. You just have to zoom in. So let's take for instance that okay. So let's say our business is located here. So when you just come here, you have to just tap and hold. You just tap it and let's drag this stuff out. No? So just when you come here, you just tap, and then when you just tap it, you're going to see a lot of options. So we're going to click in add your business. That's what you're focused on. So add your business. Okay. No. So okay, let's take for instance here. So the thing is, you also need to make sure the location is correct. Okay, the location needs to be very, very correct. That's why the person has to send you their exact location, and more or less, not just the location, the major thing that's important is the postal code. Okay, the major thing that is important is the postal code. Now, the postal code is going to make a lot of difference. The postal code is going to make a lot of difference. So let's say it's here. Then we're going to scroll down here. We're going to see, okay, so this is the address of this business. And then this is the postal code, 904101. So the street address is 15 Ganges Street, Maitama. So let's say 15 Ganges Street. Then the local government is Maitama. The city is Abuja. Then the postal code, which is the most important part of it, is 904101. 904101. Then the state is Federal Capital Territory. So we're done. Just make sure the address is correct. Make sure the address is correct, and more especially the postal code. Okay. So we go next. Then this is where you now ask yourself the type of business you're running. Do your business provide deliveries or home and office visits? So this depends on the type of business you're running. If your business offers delivery services, or let's say you run a restaurant, a kitchen, and then you offer delivery service, or you have an office. Okay, so this is where you now tick yes or no. But our business doesn't have an office, this particular one we're listing, so we're going to just click no and go on. So this is where you now add the contact information. And then the contact information, we have our phone number. Then the current website URL. If you have a website, you have to put it in there. Okay, I said I was going to show you how to get a website link. So if you don't have an existing website and you also want to send people, instead of them clicking to your website, they can click to visit your WhatsApp. You can just go to Google. You just type WhatsApp link generator. Okay, just type WhatsApp link. So I prefer using create the WhatsApp link. So just come here. So you scroll down and add your phone number. So you can type a message. Let's say so what's the name of the business? Say hi. So you can just create a custom message like this one. Then very simple, you create your WhatsApp link. Okay, so no verification, nothing is needed. Just come down and copy your WhatsApp link, and we'll go back here. Then we paste it. Okay, so we have added our phone number, we've added our website URL. Then next. Okay, now see, you see how easy it is for us to create and verify this stuff. So we are verifying with phone number. Initially, I wanted to show you a way the mistake people make most of the times, that they get asked to verify using, okay, let's click on these more options. So they get asked to verify using, okay, the options are not even showing. They get asked to verify using postcards, and postcards, Nigeria and the whole postcard things, unless you're staying outside the country, postcards don't really work well in Nigeria. It takes a lot of time. Most times you don't even come. You realize that's why you see most businesses having two listings, because first they create a one that they will ask for postcard, and then they just abandon it and have to create another one. So all these things take days to even come and all of that. But now this is an instant verification, because the major thing is make sure the postal code is correct. That's the major thing that will make you to verify using just your phone number. So make sure the postal code is correct. Okay. Then we click on, they can either send a text message to this number or call. So let's just quickly go with text message. All right, so the text message has arrived. So the text message has arrived. Just put it in 2675668. Okay, then we click verify. So as simple as this, our listing is now verified. As simple as this, our listing is now verified. Now we click next and we start to set up some other things that are required. Now here we add our services. So what are our services here? We offer web design services, web redesign, web development, SEO services, web maintenance services. Okay. So here, all these ones don't match our services. So we're going to add a custom one. Web design. Website development. SE services. Website maintenance services. So website design. So these are our services. Click next. So this where we add our business hours. Do we function every day or we are closed on some days? So we are open 24 hours. So we are open. You can choose when it closes, or but if it's 24 hours, you just have to click 24 hours. So we are open 24 hours. Okay. So make sure every information you're putting in is correct. That's the reason for the initial requirement drafts. Okay, make sure every information you're putting in is correct. Okay. Then add message and make sure you add messaging. Make sure you add message. This is another thing that that some other businesses miss out on. Make sure you add messaging. The moment I started working with Fallacy Dental Clinic, the first thing I realized was that their business was not having the messaging options. And I turned it on, did my optimization, had to take them all the way from the first time I got the business, they were not even ranking number one, but I was able to get them to rank number one in less than in a day, in 24 hours. I was able to get them to rank number one as the best dentist in Abuja. So, and another thing was also I had to turn on their messaging. It was turned off. And since then till now, we've gotten at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 clients reach out to the business. And that thing is, this. Okay, hi, I would like to book an appointment for teeth cleaning. So another thing is this. One major reason why I insist that business owners, get to start using this is when people search for a business on Google, it means that they are already waiting to start getting those services. They already want those services. People only head on to Google to search for things they are very, very serious about. That's one thing that makes Google Ads, perform very, very well, and all of that and all of that, because these are audiences that are already interested. Okay, these are audiences that are already super interested and want to learn more or want to engage in those activities. Okay, so, and make sure you always add messaging. Make sure you always accept messages. Then click next. So now this is where we add our business description. Now, this is how to write a business description. I think how to write a short keyword description with keyword, how to write a short business description with keywords relevant for SEO. So this is how to write a business description. So let's just get that done now. It is when you're writing a business description for Google My Business listings. Number one is make sure you put in the keywords at the first line of the description. So this first line make sure it has the major keyword of the business. Now, let's say for instance, Fala's Dental Clinic here. Okay, so let's scroll down. So you can see Falash Dental Clinic is the premier provider of quality dentistry in Abuja. So the keyword we are ranking here is quality dentistry in Abuja. So that's the keyword we are focusing on just for this first line. Now, our own is this is a web design agency. So okay, I think G.M.B digital G.M.B agency. Okay, so G.M.B agency is a web design agency in Abuja. So you can remove this. So you can just leave it at this. Okay, G.M.B agency is a web design agency in Abuja. So now, this is the major keyword. So now, what this is going to tell the Google algorithm is this business is a web design agency. So all these things, the algorithm reads all these things. And if you don't indicate initially what the business is about, the algorithm, because this, let's say for instance, when you go to the local park here, let's say Falash Dental. Okay, so let's scroll down. So when you look at this, you see that there's a more section here. So you can click here to view more. But initially, this is what it displays. So it displays a part, then asks you to view more. Now, you need to make sure that the part is displaying is in conjunction with the actual keyword you want to rank for. Okay, it's in conjunction with the actual keyword you want to rank for. So that's the importance of this first line. That's the importance of you just want to make it in such a way that it's not going to look like a robot. Okay, so you don't just come here and write a web design agency and start to put in just pack keywords and put in here. It's not going to really work well. Okay, it's going to look spammy, and then it's going to look like a robot. So you want to make sure it's legible. People can also read and understand what you are writing. Okay, that's the importance of the business description. So on the second line, we've been building and hosting highly converting mobile friendly and search engine optimized website for the past 7 years. Now, this second line has shown our expertise. So when someone comes across our listing, the person is not going to really have issues trusting the business, okay? Because when the person reads, we've been building and hosting highly converting, mobile friendly, and search engine optimized website for the past 7 years. The person is going to be convinced that, oh, this is a business that is actually competent enough and we can work with them, okay? And then on the third line, this is where we are providing our solution. Now, here we showed the expertise. Here we're providing our solution. So what is the solution? We help small business owners reach a wider audience and build credibility. So let me just scroll down. So the solution is we help small business owners reach a wider audience and build credibility online via our affordable web development, web redesign, search engine optimization, and website maintenance services. So this is like our offer and everything. This is like our offer and also what the business is about, what we do. So we help small business owners reach a wider audience and all of that. Then here you also want to put up get your products here. I also want to also give them an offer. Get your products and services in front of your ideal customers today with our amazing website design packages. So here we give them an overview of what we do in the business. Here is we tell them how competent our competence. Here is an overview of what we do, and then here is where we are making them an offer. And also, after making your offer, make sure you also put a closing. Make sure you also put a call to action button. So the call to action is we're giving them a 50% off the original price. So a 50% off the original price is yours if you secure your booking today. So this is a 50% off the original price. So just make sure you tweak all these things to fit in. Most times, what I learned while I was starting up online marketing and the rest is most times while starting stuff like this, I end up skipping these parts. I end up skipping this part because these parts are things I don't really have the answers to. That's why you have to put them in place initially before you start creating the business. Okay, before you start creating the listing, just put them up initially. It's going to guide you and it's also going to save you a lot more stress. Okay, so let's just quickly copy this. Then I'm going to paste it in here. So pasted it in. And next, so add photos of a business. So website design. Let me quickly go to free pick. So I already have some stock photos on my laptop. I just want to show you some websites you can also get free stock photos. You can make sure also it's better still you use pictures that you own. Okay, maybe you can take pictures of your agency, take pictures of your team, take pictures of the people that work in your firm, take pictures of the people that work in your office and all of that. So this also creates a sense of connection. Okay, so instead of someone just seeing a random stock picture, the person is seeing someone they can easily connect with. Okay, so even on that, let's just quickly get pictures. Okay, let's quickly get pictures, say web design. So there are a lot of pictures you can get from free pick and all of that. So let me just quickly click on this one. Okay, so these are premium. They have both premium and free. And so the ones with the crown icon here are the premium ones. Let's just go with all these ones and get done with it. So to get a clearer image, just head on here. I think let's work with this one. So just click download. Okay, we downloaded that one. We don't know it, so let's also download this one. Okay, so there are a lot of pictures you can get from here, a lot of images you can get from here, but let us quickly go with the ones we downloaded. Let's drag this one. Sometimes the images come up as zip files, so you just have to open the zip file and extract the images. Now we have one picture. Let me quickly add some from the computer. And this is how easy it is to actually set up think I don't really have the images again. So I'm just going to go with the one we've put up. Just make sure you add as much pictures as you can. Add as many pictures as you can for the business. Add as many pictures of your business as you can. So here we're done. So they're asking if we want to advertise easily. No, we don't want to start advertising now. So we're just going to skip. All right, so our business is ready. So this is it. We now have our business ready. Okay. So let me see. Now you can see what's happened. So some of all these things are pending. So let me just quickly view your search. So you can see this is our business is already listed as fast as possible. You can see it's already listed. I could remember when I started out, I I would create a listing and then it would take so many days and weeks, and I will still be waiting for Google to send me a postcard, and they don't. But using this simple step, just make sure the postal code is correct. Just use this simple step, and voila, your business is already on Google. Okay, your business is already on Google. Why it's not appearing here is because there are a lot of businesses that are ranking for this stuff. But when we start to get reviews, when we start to do our keyword optimization and all of that, we're going to see that we're going to start appearing on the local pack here. So, but this is the knowledge panel. The knowledge panel. So this is the knowledge panel. You can see this is our address. This is our phone number that we used, which is my personal phone number. So this is the business what do you call it? The business category. So this is the major business category. Then if you also click on this website, it's going to take us to our WhatsApp. So you can see it's taking us to our WhatsApp. Hi, I'm interested in your website design services. So these are all the things we set up during the process. Now everything is now working perfectly. Everything, no additional verification is needed, anything of that. So our business is now instantly listed and verified. So this is the instant. So this is the parts where I said how to claim and instantly verify your Google My Business list. So it has been instantly verified and then it has also been claimed. So that's why even down there, I'm not seeing a button to claim this because we have already claimed the business. Now, this also if you don't want to manage the business yourself, if you want to bring in a third party to help you, a manager, or you want me to help you manage your business, you just did this part and then you don't have the time to do the rest, or someone else wants to bring someone else to the business, just come here, send them an invite, add their email address. So you just come to add users. So enter their email address, then you choose the role you want to give them, either owner or manager. You mostly give them a manager role so they don't kick you out. So come here, you add their email address, then give them the manager role and send them an invite. So they can go to their email address and accept the invite, and automatically they start to manage, they start to have access to your Google My Business listing. So this is like a platform on its own. Now, when you come to the messages part of it here, so this feature is not available for this listing. Answer customers' questions in a step. So when we start getting reviews, this feature is going to be updated. So when we start getting reviews and all of that, all these features, some of them that are this one that is saying is not available for this listing now. When we start getting reviews, all these things are going to be opened up. Okay, all these things are going to be opened up. All right, so that's that about the introduction and how to instantly verify your Google My Business listing. So that's about that. I hope you took notes of everything. Make sure you put all these things in place. Make sure you put all these things in place. You can do it on your mobile phone. Let's say you have where you take notes. Okay, you take the notes, or you can ask the person to send it to you on your WhatsApp and all these things. Just make sure you put up all these things, all these requirements, you ask them all these questions before you get started. So it's going to be easier for you to get everything done, instead of maybe on the process of creating it, you have to wait for them to come online or to come back, and then you just wasting your time. But you can also be working on a second Google My Business profile. So this is a money spinning skill, guys. This is a money spinning skill. So when we get deeper down into the skill, you're going to learn a whole lot more things: how to get clients that are going to pay you a whole lot of money to help them list and optimize their profile. So I really thank you so much for staying this far, and I hope you got value from this training. So if you got value, just come down to my WhatsApp or follow or any of my social media profiles on my Facebook. You can just go there, drop a review, drop something you like, or you can just drop me a testimonial. Let me know how you feel about this program. Are you really enjoying it? Are you really getting the best for for what you paid for? Are you really getting the best, or is it one of those crappy trainings that you pay for? Okay, so I am I'm very, very interested in delivering the best at all times. So we've ended up creating our business listing. So the next is to start optimizing them for traffic and to get the most out of them. So thank you so much and do have a great day. Bye.